Lots of good stuff over here. So with the 4th of July coming up, a staple for barbecues tend to be ribs. But what about changing them up a little? I'm joined by Chef Roberto Hernandez with WEPA, a Puerto Rican restaurant in St. Pete. Thanks for being on the show, friend.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so what do we got here?
Right here we have a nice slab of beef ribs right here, and we're gonna show you how we do our KOLA Champagne ribs.
KOLA Champagne? Okay, tell me a little bit about this, because this isn't Coca-Cola. This is a completely different brand.
KOLA Champagne. It is a Puerto Rican carbonated beverage, and it is a staple back home.
Better than Coke?
Personally, I think so.
Okay, well, I'll go with what you say. All right, so how are we gonna start this off?
Oh, real simple. We'll start off with a little bit of our homemade sofrito.
Okay, we talked about the sofrito a little bit last time. For the people who weren't with us when you guys came last time, what exactly is it?
This is just a mixture of cilantro, culantro, a little bit of red pepper, some onions, garlic, and some salt and pepper.
It's basically like pre-seasoning for everything. They put this in everything, and trust me, it makes the food that much better.
We'll take a little bit of garlic as well. Get that all right.
I love how that's a little bit.
A little bit. That's a little bit for a Puerto Rican.
I'll take it. The more flavor, the better, because this is gonna sit on. How long does this sit on here for?
I usually marinate these overnight in the fridge.
Perfect.
Yeah. And we'll take a little bit of our KOLA Champagne as well.
Alrighty.
Get that.
So what's the deal with cola? I mean, I think I have heard of, like, you know, marinating in beer, marinating in Coke. What does this do, or what kind of flavor does this add?
KOLA Champagne has such a distinct, like, flavor, almost like bubblegum-ish, and it's a sweet, sweet little, yeah, go for it.
It
there
does taste like bubblegum. That's kind of crazy.
And it gives it that weird, distinct flavor that I honestly love.
But it gives some sweet, because you have to have sweet. The sofrito is very, like, savory.
Yeah, it's very, and it's got that acidic taste to it, so this kind of sweetness helps it balance it out perfectly. And
so what else do you have over here? Because is that going in there now, or is this almost like a glaze on top?
This is the marinade, and then this over here is the glaze on top. This is for the barbecue sauce itself.
Okay, so when these are marinated overnight, we do have the finished product over there. Yep. What does the glaze entail?
The glaze is actually simple itself. It's so simple. You just take 1 can of the KOLA Champagne.
More cola.
Yep, more cola. Fill that right up.
The whole can?
Just 1 can, yep. 1 can. Take 1 cup of ketchup.
Ketchup is always a good base for barbecue. Unless you're from, like, the Carolinas and you do the mustard-based stuff.
You do the mustard, but honestly, this is a little bit, you get a little bit of both, because we have some mustard in there as well.
Okay, see, so best of both worlds.
Dijon mustard in there.
Oh, this smells so good.
Oh, yeah. Tablespoon of finely diced olives. A little bit of cayenne pepper for that heat.
I kind of dig the olive thing, getting it some salt without actually putting a ton of salt in there.
It's a good, healthy way to get some salt in there as well.
Gotcha.
A little bit of cumin. Then we have our tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire. I never say that right.
Pinch of cinnamon.
Ooh, okay, a little bit sweet.
And a pinch of sugar.
Okay.
And then you just let that all come up to a boil. About 2 hours. And yeah.
So you simmer it, let it to
let it come to a simmer and reduce. 2 hours later, you're all done.
And then, of course, the way they do it at WEPA is they serve it with yuca fries.
Of course, we have our finished product over here, and we serve ours with some yuca fries.
Sorry, guys. Our camera guys are like, oh no. Yeah, we're gonna throw this right here in the middle, so with yuca fries. If this isn't in your wheelhouse, you're just like, dude, I'm not a grill master, you'd rather let Chef Roberto handle it, you can go to WEPA. It's in St. Pete. It's one of the first Puerto Rican restaurants in that area? One
of the first. We're located right on 3rd Avenue South, 22nd Street, right next to Three Daughters Brewing. Come check us out.
Exactly. So yeah, it's okay if you don't want to do the grilling. Chef will do it for you. Thanks so much for coming on the show and showing us how y'all do things.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. We'll be right back after this short break.